Coming up on your Monday edition of the program, a request for Farm Bill action and a local death inspires a mother's actions. All this plus the latest in your sports and 3-day weather forecast. Your daily Iowan TV News update starts now.
I'm Tom Brokaw. For more than 100 years now, the University of Iowa community has been waking up to the Daily Iowan. Today, it's the largest newsroom in eastern Iowa. And now you can see the news every night on Daily Iowan TV and get it anytime worldwide at dailyiowan.com.
Hello and welcome back to Daily Iowan TV, your television news, sports, and weather source for the Daily Iowan. I'm Rebecca Sons. Governor Branstad and other Iowa officials sent a letter to Congress to end the Farm Bill stalemate. Instead of a battle across the aisle, it is the House and Senate that can't seem to agree in Washington, D.C. The Senate wants to approve of federal funding for agriculture and food assistance, or food stamps, but the House doesn't. With the first draft of the bill made in April of 2010, officials want a decision to be made and made soon. While in the letter, Iowans are showing more support for the Senate's view on the issue, some worry it may be too late. And now, let's go outside for a check of the weather with our own Olivia Kaiser. Olivia, how's it look?
Thanks, Rebecca. For the end of July, we are certainly having a very comfortable day today, with partly sunny skies and a high of 75 and a low of 46. Tomorrow, we can expect a slight chance of rain with a high of 75 and a low of 60 degrees. And finally, on Wednesday, we will have a 30% chance of storms with a high of 80 degrees and a low of 64. Back to you, Rebecca.
Thanks, Olivia. With the summer months coming to an end, that can only mean one thing: school's about to start up. When school starts, however, is up for vote this week in the Iowa State Board of Education. Though the first day of school may differ across the board, Iowa officials want the first day to be on the same starting line with everyone else. For family vacations or state tourism, schools are able to request that the start date of the year be pushed back to later August. The new rule would make it harder for schools to request their individual startup dates and would go into effect for the 2014 and 2015 academic school years. The loss of a local Iowa boy is inspiring his mother. 17-year-old Alexander Betts Jr.'s attempt at suicide leads to the donation of his organs, but his mother doesn't want his story to end there. Cheryl Moore says her son was bullied for his mixed race and his sexuality. Her son came out about a year and a half ago, and she wants to raise awareness on the effects of bullying and suicide. Betts is one of 4 Iowa teens who have been involved in similar situations in the past year and a half. In January of 2012, 2 15-year-olds committed suicide each a day apart. A few months later, a 14-year-old freshman from Paulina killed himself because of deliberate teasing of his sexuality. Kirk Ferentz Iowa Hawkeyes will be spending their Thanksgiving weekend competing for the Heroes Trophy in frigid November weather of Lincoln, Nebraska. Fran McCaffrey's Hoop Squad? Well, that's a different story. The Battle for Atlanta's Thanksgiving tournament released its schedule earlier Monday afternoon, and the Black and Gold will battle perennial power Xavier in round 1 at the Imperial Arena in the Bahamas. The Hawks and Musketeers have met twice previously, most recently in 2010, and before that, all the way back in 1938. The Black and Gold will have their work cut out for them. This year's field features 4 teams that saw postseason action last spring, with its participants boasting a combined 191 NCAA tournament appearances and 5 national championships. The remainder of Iowa's schedule is expected to be released later this summer, with the team coming off an impressive 25 season and an NIT championship appearance. The tournament will begin on Thanksgiving Day and will wrap up play on the 30th of November. Here's a look at this year's bracket, with the Hawks set to face either the Volunteers of Tennessee or Miners of UTEP, depending on the outcome of their opening round matchup. Well, that's going to do it for us here on this Monday edition of the program. For more on all of these stories, be sure to check out Tuesday's pages of the Daily Iowan. And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into those pages. Read about the City Council joint meetings and the Farm Operations Bill. That's your latest edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out at the same time or anytime online at dailyiowan.com. Thanks for watching and have a great night.